Whose world is this? It's your boy Crypto Blood. It's my world. And welcome to my two Satoshis. It is July 6th, 2018. You want to give a shout out to my man Sarge Crypto. He sent me this on Father's Day. He wanted me to play Nas, The World Is Yours. This is a classic song off the Illmatic album. What's good, people? Hope you guys are doing well today. First, before we get started, I want to announce I'm excited about this because, you know, if we're going to talk the talk, we got to walk the walk. I partnered with, I don't want to say partnered, I was selected as one of the 25 content creators to test the alpha of Viewly. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but maybe about 2-3 months ago, I mentioned that I was excited about, you know, decentralized YouTube, social media type platforms. We can get away from a lot of the censorship that happens on these centralized platforms run by these corporations. So I will be beginning today posting my videos on Viewly as well. So if you guys have MetaMask in your web browsers, check them out, support me as I try to transition and start supporting these projects that are looking to decentralize content on the internet. So Viewly, again, it's view.ly. Check them out. I will be posting this video that you see here on YouTube on Viewly as well. So we'll see how that plays out. I still think that they're going to have, I don't think Ethereum is the right platform for these types of services. You know, I think that eventually they will have to move to a different blockchain, but big ups to them for starting to take that step. They're using Ethereum and IPFS, so the files are decentralized as well, and we'll see how this works, man. I'm excited, and I want you guys to support me and all the other individuals on the Viewly platform. I'm not paid for this, and like I said, I just something that I want to support projects like this that are doing it. I tried to do it with DTube. DTube just didn't seem like it was I think it has the right blockchain, but the interface is just not there to be enjoyable for the end users. But today we're going to be talking about a domain name that was sold for millions of dollars. Crypto.com is the domain name. Believe me, when I found Bitcoin, that was one of the first things I went online to do, see what crypto domain names I could pick up. I got a few I'm sitting on, but yeah, let's see what happens with those. But this particular domain name was sold for millions of dollars, and a startup, and I'll tell you who purchased it, a ICO startup that you guys probably know. We'll take a look at that. And secondly, Tom Lee over at Fundstrat, he's back in the news again. This guy, for those who may not know, Tom Lee, man, I've been aware of Tom Lee for quite some time now, for some years. And those who know who Tom Lee is, drop some lines in the comments below. But this guy used to shield equities like none other, man. This guy was a perma bull. He will be on CNBC, and when the sky was actually falling, he was still saying that he was long equities. It was the best play to be in. And in particular, I remember in 2007, 2008, horrible crash we were getting ready to head into. He was just like, yeah, equities are the best thing ever. The valuations are great. PEs are okay, and all this stuff, man. So it's just funny seeing that this guy is now in cryptos. But anyway, he's in the news. I pinned an article yesterday that I was going to actually go over today. But that article, he actually changed his position on it. So we'll take a look at what he's saying about Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin by the end of this year. Oh, man, these people, I tell you. Let's look at this market cap really quickly. $267 billion. Bitcoin's dominance is still up there, 42.40%. And we're really nowhere for the majors. It's just kind of the same old thing. EOS hit a little bit hard today. Bitcoin Cash as well. I did mention Ethereum Classic yesterday, and you see it's doing very well, 6% for a 24-hour window and 24% in the last 7 days. So very well performing today and this week, Ethereum Classic. and you will see it perform even better coming up towards Coinbase launch, which is rumored to be July 16th, as I stated in yesterday's video. Hey, drop that Litecoin and go get you some Ethereum Classic if you're really trying to make some money. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's take a look at this chart. Ain't nothing really going on. We're still below my line here, man. I'm losing faith here, people. We're losing steam. Price action is just dwindling, and really nothing new in my sentiment from yesterday. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But the first article out of CCN, and this is pertaining to Tom Lee. It says Bitcoin bull Tom Lee doubles down on 25,000 Bitcoin price forecast in 2018. So the Bitcoin bull Tom Lee claims he has not wavered from his previous $25,000 forecast for Bitcoin by year's end, even though he mentioned a price slightly surpassing 20,000 in a recent CNBC interview. Lee, a co-founder of Fundstrat Global Advisors and best-known Wall Street analyst who forecasts Bitcoin's prices, quickly clarified Thursday, even in a CNBC Fast Money interview, that he maintains his $25,000 forecast. Lee initially stated on Squawk Box Thursday morning that Bitcoin has traded at 2.5 times its mining cost. The mining cost is $7,000 and rising. He said, meaning by the end of the year, mining costs will reach $9,000. So then he comes back and he corrects himself. He says by Thursday afternoon, Lee said the estimate mining cost indicates a price of over $20,000, around $22,000. Then added that the $25,000 price can be reached by year ends or something like that. Oh man, a few $1,000s is not something the investors would squabble over, since any price beyond 20,000 is around 200% above current levels. Lee said in late May the fact that blockchain innovation was not slowing, coupled with a market sanity check, should have triggered market gains, even though the broader cryptocurrency market lost around 10%. Some of Lee's prior predictions have proven correct, such as his prediction that tax selling pressure would affect Bitcoin's price in the first quarter. Lee may not have considered the reluctance of institutional investors on account of regulatory uncertainty about Bitcoin. He acknowledged at the time that it will take time for developers such as improved custodial support and regulatory clarity before institutional investors will enter the market. So guys, what do you think? Oh, Lee saying that it's still 25,000 or somewhere around that. I don't know. We've got 5 months left to make that happen. Can we go up 200% in 5 months? I personally don't think so. You know, the longer we stay suppressed, you're gonna have to bring those targets down, Tom Lee. I'm sorry. I know you're a former equity shield, but man, I think your targets got to come down, buddy. Your targets got to come down. So, you know, I'm not one to really try to place price targets, because anything can happen in between now and the end of the year, whether it be good or bad for cryptos. But if everything else is constant, no black swan, I would have to say maybe 16,000. I can see a 2x from here, you know, 2x and some change, but 20,000, the longer we sit at these levels, the more I don't think we'll be able to do that. X any fundamental prices or shock to our traditional system that may cause an exorbitant amount of money to come in from the institutional players. I do have to keep in mind, and we all have to keep in mind, that those pathways have been or are being built for institutional funds to come in. So, you know, maybe I'm kind of underestimating that, but yeah, I would say 16,000, 17,000 if I had to pick, man. I don't know, people, but we'll have to see. I surely hope 20,000 by the end of the year. Please believe me, that would be great. Believe me. So the second article is out of Crypto Globe, and it says here, sought after crypto.com domain finally sold for millions of dollars. The highly sought after domain name crypto.com has finally been sold to a crypto credit card company, Monaco, in a deal reportedly worth millions of dollars. Originally registered by computer scientist Matt Blaze in 1993, the University of Pennsylvania professor had until now been adamant that the domain was not for sale, with reports suggesting the sale might have been worth as much as $10 million. It is unclear what the precise amount was, although Blaze did remark to TechCrunch that if it was only about money, he'd have sold it a long time ago. Monaco, based in Hong Kong, launched in 2017 with an ICO for its MCO token, raising $27 million by the end of the sale in June. The CEO of Monaco, a serial tech entrepreneur, explained that the sale has a broader purpose for the company beyond its brand. He says here, this is a very powerful identity that we are taking on. It's representative of the entire category, so it comes with a huge responsibility on us to carry the torch. We don't take it lightly, and this is one of the things that I think we conveyed successfully, that as a company we do have a higher purpose, adding that the domain will help the community further the cause of blockchain and cryptocurrency adoption. He says here, fundamentally, blockchain and crypto will enable the next generation to control their money, to control their data, and to control their identity. These are the three fundamental things that weave the fabric of society. For us, this is the purpose. We want to accelerate the world's adoption of cryptocurrencies. So what do you guys think about this? I actually think this is a great move by Monaco. I don't hold any Monaco. I was banking on Centra to hold the torch in the US as Monaco was unable to really penetrate the US marketplace. And we see what happened with Centra, at least so far. We don't know what's going to happen with them overall. Monaco, I think this is a great move by them. These types of moves to me really helps companies like Monaco position themselves for the future to be more than just a crypto credit card company. This will allow them to be a whole bunch more, maybe a whole ecosystem in regards to cryptocurrency. So I think this is a great move. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys hold any crypto domain related names? It'd be cool to know which ones you guys have. I have a few myself. So let's see what happens with that. That's pretty much it though for today, ladies and gents. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and get over to that cryptoblood.io. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla.